we met working at KFC, Taco Bell. Actually, it was my first job out of high school, and she trained me on the cash on the first day, and then it was ever since then. It's been inseparable, I guess.
1, 2, 3.
I turn around?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna tap you.
Oh, sorry. Hi. It's you.
It's you.
How's it going?
You're gonna cry.
Wow, you look beautiful.
Really?
Yeah. You okay?
I said I wasn't gonna cry that
Do you need a tissue? They're in the room. I didn't bring them. Does anybody have a tissue?
No, I'm fine.
You okay?
Yeah.
I love you. Just taking it all in.
How was your day?
Great. We just went and took a lot of pictures with the guys.
I heard you guys did shots and everything.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Thanks, yeah. My dad had to like bobby pin it in to stop it from moving around.
Oh,
and
it was
stuff,
moving around.
It's okay right now.
Yeah.
You both look absolutely amazing. And Jeremy, you clean up well yourself. I know they asked earlier that no photos be taken, but with your permission, I'll give you one shot to take a photo of all of the wedding party. This will be the only time they'll be together. So by all means, please take your phones out and your cameras out. Click away.
You look good yourself.
You're such a liar. Everybody got it? Okay, if you wouldn't mind putting your phones and your cameras away now, please, and ask you to honor the wishes of the bride and the groom. Will the guests please be seated? Join hands, face each other, and thank you. Just take a moment, take it all in, take a deep breath. Your friend and your closest. Okay. We gather today in the presence of family and friends to mark the beginning of a new chapter in Vivienne and Jeremy's relationship and to acknowledge the commitment they're making to one another. For today is a celebration of love, family, and friendship. Vivienne and Jeremy. A joy-filled marriage is built on unconditional love, mutual respect, and true friendship. These pillars These pillars enable you to support each other's dreams and goals. Daniel, I think it's now your turn. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. These pillars enable you to support each other's dreams and goals. Enjoy the companionship we all desire throughout life. Encourage one another to grow to your full potential and to share the joys and adventures that will make your life together so exciting and fulfilling. And when you meet that very special someone who you love, they completely turn your world around. You share your hopes and your goals for the future, things you've never shared with anyone, and they listen to everything you say. Because what's important to you is genuinely important to them. And when something wonderful happens, you can't wait to tell your partner all about it, knowing that they'll share in your excitement. And when something not so wonderful happens, you know they'll be there for support and comfort. It's celebrating the big milestones, like saying I love you for the first time, buying a house, getting engaged. But more so, it's the little moments in between, like falling asleep side by side, cooking dinner together, playing a board game, or watching videos of guinea pigs, otters, hamsters, pandas, and Shiba Inus. Your partner loves you for who you are, admires you, believes in you, and shows you things about yourself that make you so incredibly special. You've opened your heart to them, and in doing so, you've experienced a happiness and a joy that you never thought possible. And you find endless joy in knowing that you have a true friend, a soulmate, and a confidant who makes life exciting and fulfilling and will be part of your life now and forever. I ask you to turn and face your guests. Is that not a good-looking couple? Each of you have been invited here today because you're a very special person in Vivienne and Jeremy's lives. And you've come to celebrate with them and to witness their lifelong commitments to one another. So will each of you, who have supported them over the years, now promise to continue to nurture your relationship with them, support them through their challenges, and share in their joys and the celebrations. If you will, please express your support by responding together with a heartfelt and a resounding, "We will."
We will.
Wow, you've got great friends. Vivienne and Jeremy's story began when they both were working summer jobs at KFC Taco Bell just over 11 years ago. On Jeremy's first day, he was greeted by his co-worker and his trainer. You guessed it, Vivienne. While training Jeremy on the cash register, Vivienne quickly picked up on what she thought was a very confident attitude. Jeremy claimed he understood everything with a smooth, okay, cool, and didn't ask a single question. She wasn't fooled for long, however, as Jeremy quickly started coming back and coming back and coming back with more questions. And Vivienne couldn't help but laugh every time. Jeremy, on the other hand, was just trying to play it cool on his first day, but he really had no idea what he was doing. The relationship quickly deepened from just co-workers to friends. From friendship started when Vivienne tried to text Jeremy about switching a shift. However, little did she know that the number she texted was actually to Jeremy's mom's landline. A funny text-to-voice message ensued, and from there their friendship grew. They started texting regularly to the right person and looked forward to seeing each other at work. A couple of months later, what was meant to be a dinner at Eastside Marriott's as friends turned into their official first date. And after dinner, Vivienne tried to go in for a kiss, but Jeremy got so flustered he had to step outside for some air.
True story.
To this day, he swears it was just the spicy pasta. Jeremy and Vivienne have become each other's favorite person. They've experienced many life's milestones together and over the past 10 years, from graduating university, getting their first full-time job, and moving in together. They've also faced their fair share of challenges. Living together in a tiny one-bedroom apartment during the COVID lockdown tested but ultimately strengthened their relationship. Because if you can survive being in close quarters with someone 24/7 and still want to be together, your relationship is in pretty good shape. Jeremy originally planned to propose to Vivienne on their 9th anniversary, but he figured that Vivienne might expect it. So instead, he surprised her the day before. And as they walked through the front door, Vivienne turned around to find Jeremy down on one knee. A simple, sweet, and intimate moment that perfectly suited who they are as a couple. Plus, it meant their actual anniversary could be celebrated pressure-free. Their relationship has always been as simple in the moments that they share together. These moments include debating over which restaurant to eat at, working out together, completing friends' quests on Duolingo, going for long hours, and watching more guinea pig videos on YouTube, and playing board games. Everything from casual party games to epic multi-day hardcore strategic battles. Okay. For Vivienne and Jeremy, these simple moments are what makes their relationship so loving and so joy-filled. They've created a relationship grounded in love, commitment, and support. From fast food co-workers to life partners, they've grown together, experienced major milestones together, and now are ready for the next chapter in their love story, married life, a kid or two in the future, and all with a side of board games. In a few moments, when they exchange their vows, Vivienne and Jeremy will make a promise to continue nurturing their love, to be each other's partner in all of life's adventure, and to create a future filled with hope and shared dreams. And in the presence of all of you, their loved ones and closest friends, we celebrate with Vivienne and Jeremy not just as witnesses to their union, but as participants in the continuing story of their lives. And may their love be a reminder to all of us that genuine connections can lead to the most amazing and enduring relationships. I ask you to face each other and join hands. A vow is a solemn promise. And as you stand here today making your promises to one another, do so with the abundance of love and personal commitment to one another, as it will remain the foundation of your marriage and they will never change. So I remind you that what you promise to each other today, you must live out every day that lies before you. Okay. Vivienne, do you promise to step into marriage with Jeremy, trusting that your deep friendship, the love you share, and your commitment to one another will see you through life's challenging times together? If you do, please respond, I do.
I do.
Jeremy, do you promise to step into marriage with Vivienne, trusting that your deep friendship, the love you share, and your commitment to each other will see you through life's challenges together? If you do, please respond, I do.
I do.
Thank you. May I ask you to say your vows to Jeremy? I'll give you this. Let me give you the mic. And try to hide it as you can.
Jeremy, as I reflect back on our entire relationship, I can't help but think about how lucky I am to have found you. I honestly can't imagine anybody else better to share my life with. You are my best friend, my safe haven, and the only person that I feel being 100% with. I wanted to take this moment to let you know what a wonderful person you are. I admire your endless generosity, your ability to see the best in everyone, and the love that you hold for your family and friends. You have also shown me what it's like to be in a loving and caring relationship. You have shown me a love that is unwavering, patient, and kind. Despite any challenges we have faced in our 11 years together, never once have I ever felt unloved or uncared for. And despite my flaws, you continue to choose me every day. You often tell me that I'm the most beautiful girl in the world. Well, I don't know if that's factually true. I can wholeheartedly say that you make me feel like it through the way that you treat me. I place so much value in you and our relationship. That is why, as we stand here today, surrounded by all our loved ones, I wanted to share some promises that I make to you in our relationship. Number 1, I promise to always be there for you, not only for the good, but also through the difficult times. Number 2, I promise to accept you for who you are and never force you to change or be someone you are not. Number 3, I promise to openly communicate through any issues we may have and to never go to bed angry. Number 4, I promise to be more open-minded when you suggest new movies, TV shows, and games. I also promise to try playing EU again. Finally, I promise to be your biggest supporter, your confidant, and your best friend for as long as I shall live. I love you very much. And this is a squirrel I drew for you.
It's good. Show it off. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. Good job. Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Test.
Sorry, I'm supposed to put it behind.
You're good. Dear Vivi, hi. Who would have guessed that us meeting all those years ago would bring us to this day and to this life that we have made together? My pages are shorter. You truly are my other half, and I feel so lucky to be able to spend my life with someone as beautiful, smart, accepting, and full of life as you are. You have brought so much happiness, laughter, and love into my life, and I feel so fortunate to be with you. So much of who I am today, I owe to having you in my life. We have grown so much together over the past 3,915 days, I counted, from young, bright-eyed university students into the slightly older, slightly fatter adults that we have become today. It's an inside joke. And through that growth, we have forged a closer bond than I ever thought possible. I vow to strive to be worthy of the love you share with me, even though it's hard to believe I'm the one lucky enough to receive it. And I vow to love you back with all my heart. I vow to cheer with you when you are happy, to console you when you are sad, hold you close when you feel worried, and reassure you when you feel uncertain. I vow to always be honest, open, trustworthy, and faithful to you. I vow to be caring, understanding, and patient, especially when you put on the same guinea pig YouTube videos for the 100th time. And I will watch them with you without complaining every time.
That's not true.
Hey, it's my vows. And most of all, I vow that I will always choose to be your husband, your best friend, your board game opponent, your sous chef, your number one Duolingo friend, quest buddy, and to love and cherish you with every fiber of my being, now and always. I'm so excited for our future together, and I can't wait to have the honor to call you my wife. I love you so much.
The wedding rings you're about to exchange are a token of your unending and your unconditional love for one another. And may they also be a symbol of your most cherished possession, and that's the love you share. Okay? May I have the rings, please? Thank you. That's great. How about a hug? Hug both. Thanks.
Thank you.
Jeremy, may I ask you please to take this ring? Okay, place on your ring finger on your left hand. Yeah, why don't you give me that? Yeah. Thanks. Slide it all the way on. And please repeat after me. Vivienne, I give you this ring
Vivienne, I give you this ring
as a promise that I will always love, support, and cherish you
as a promise that I will always love, support, and cherish you
on this day and for the rest of my life.
on this day and for the rest of my life.
May I give you this ring, please? Place on his ring finger on his left hand. And please repeat after me.
It won't go on.
It's tough. I have big knuckles. It's okay. That's fine.
Jeremy, I give you this ring
Jeremy, I give you this ring
as a promise that I will always love, honor, and cherish you
that I will always love, honor, and cherish you
on this day and
On
for
th-
the rest of my life.
on this day and for the rest of my life.
That's a great spot for another hug. Uh-huh. I ask you to bring the table in, please. I ask you to turn and face your guests.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about the dress.
Thanks, guys.
And may I ask you to come right up to the table. As you can see, they met at Pizza, right? Now that the marriage license has been signed and the pressure is off, Vivienne and Jeremy would like to begin their married life by toasting to their future together. In many ways, a good snack of popcorn chicken from KFC is like a good marriage. It warms you from the inside. It gives you strength to face the difficult decisions with a little less stress. Sometimes, however, it just leaves you wanting more, like a Go Bucket snacker wrap with a side of fries. So in a moment when I count to 3, I'll ask everybody to yell cheers, at which time they're going to take a bite. 1, 2, 3. Cheers! May I ask you to move the table, please? May I just put that there, please? Hide the table. I ask you to face each other, please. I'll wait till you swallow. Okay. You've just exchanged your promises to love, honor, respect, and place your relationship above all else. Therefore, may I leave you with 3 suggestions that will enhance your friendship and your marriage. Be constantly grateful to the person who has chosen to make a life with you. Be generous with compliments and speak highly of and to one another. And perhaps the most important, make unconditional love and mutual respect the cornerstones of your marriage. In the years ahead, may your love continue to bring great joy into your lives as you make choices together that will shape your future and impact those around you. And may you always protect, honor, and guide one another without judgment or condition, now and forever. I ask the guests to please stand. Jeremy, Vivienne, as you come together today in the presence of family and friends and acknowledge your love and your commitment to one another, it gives me great pleasure, it gives all of us great pleasure, to now declare you husband and wife. Jeremy, you know what to do now.
all my rainy days for a little summer. I fly so high right now that I might not come back down. Dancing to my own beat, cherry on the top, sweet. Everything around me is looking up. If life is what you make it, I'ma celebrate it. I'm feeling like a brand new me. For the very first time, I'm right where I'm meant to be. I'ma tell everybody I'm feeling like a brand new me. Brand new, brand new. Cloud nine, I just took a little visit, and the old me didn't know what I was missing. Seeing so clear, got that 20/20 vision. It was in me all along. All I had to do was listen to that heartbeat sound inside of my chest. These have made us stronger. The storms were there to prove we've got a love that's braved and weathered. I'd do it all again with you. Hearts in motion, spinning, glowing, dancing in the light. Every dream come true, all because of you. I waited for a lifetime, and everything I do, you are the one I choose, forever and for always.
Welcome to Orchard View Wedding and Event Center. How's everyone doing? I think we can throw in a bit more enthusiasm than that. So how's everyone doing? There we go. So today's been such a beautiful day already. Before you start wondering who this stranger in front of you is, for those of you who I have not yet had the pleasure of meeting, I am David and have the honor of being your unqualified MC for tonight, which mostly means that I get to talk into this microphone, make a few jokes, sometimes with food between my braces. Now, I've been told that I need to do something I really don't enjoy doing, which is introducing myself more elaborately. Thankfully, I work for the federal government, so I already have an intro for every time I meet new people. It goes something like this. Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure meeting you all tonight on the call. I'm David, policy analyst who works on various elements of program rollout. Hold on a second. Actually, this is not a work meeting. And I've met at least some of you. So it's a pleasure seeing many familiar faces, and I look forward to meeting a few more. Yeah, that's it. Oh wait, actually, weekend wedding. So actually, you should know that anything I say tonight does not reflect the views of the Government of Canada. And with that disclaimer out of the way, I can now be less corporate. Outside of government, as some of you are aware, I used to co-lead Ottawa's largest robotics competition for grade 5 to 12 students. Clearly, my artificial intelligence was showing earlier rather than my actual intelligence. Though, I'm a bit all over the map. Even though you've heard about mining and robotics, I'm actually more formally educated in health sciences and public health. I've published several studies on opioids, air pollution, and falls. On a more personal note, I drive a relatively new Toyota Camry hybrid, which is smooth, reliable, and goes the distance. I like to think that I've got the same qualities, but with better wordplay. But I'll let the bride and groom attest to that since they've taken a ride with me in it. I own a townhome in Fairhaven that echoes more than it should. Funny enough, though, it's probably one of the closer neighborhoods to this venue for today. Sorry for those of you who live in Farnata for today. Now, that's enough about me. I would like to invite you all to give a big round of applause as we welcome the wedding party and the bride and groom.
What I want, you've got, and it might be hard to handle. But like a flame that burns up
What the grand entrance that was! And on behalf of Vivienne and Jeremy, I would like to thank you all for making the time to come and celebrate their big day today. They really appreciate that some of you have come from very far away, especially those who accepted even though you knew that you'd end up in the city that fun forgot. Although, we'll defy the conventional, and we'll have a really fun night tonight. But before that, I do want to highlight some less exciting but very important housekeeping rules. So number one, if you need to smoke or vape, please do that outside. It is strictly prohibited to do so indoors. Number two, if you need to go to the washroom, there's one about halfway down the hall, which is to my left, and then there's one at the very back of the hall by the exit sign over there and around the corner. If you will be drinking tonight, number three, if you will be drinking tonight, please ensure that you have a ride home. Getting everyone home safely is of utmost importance to all of us here. Number four, if you have a greeting card or gifts and you haven't already dropped them off, you can do so at the front entrance where you entered from. And number five, if you haven't already, please also make sure to sign the picture that is also in the same area. So, I will give you a bit of a preview of what you can expect for tonight. Besides dinners and speeches, you should all have a bingo sheet, unless if you already submitted it, because a lot of you were very active participants already. Please make sure to complete it and submit it before the end of dinner. I will do a last call, so you don't need to rush up right now. 16 of you will also have a chance to play for prizes in addition to the winner of bingo, in addition to the bingo winners. And I would be remiss to forget to mention that there's a photo booth in the back over there that you can check out when we dance into the moonlight from 8 to 10 p.m. You can put the photo you get into the frame included into the favorites on your table. Before we get too carried away, let's take a bit of a trip down memory lane again, this time through my lens. Now, don't worry, more important people will share more insightful observations later. Vivienne and Jeremy as a pair are like hot waffles and cold ice cream. One is warm and bit crispy, the other is cool and smooth. Together, they make a delicious but sometimes messy treat that works. They truly do blend together to create a happy medium. So I've known Vivienne since high school. I don't think Frank recalls his role in us meeting, but I will spare everyone the story because although it would be safe for work, it is not safe for weddings. Play on the acronym fully intended. In any case, Vivienne's always been the type of person who is ready to push you out of your comfort zone in a good way and shares what she thinks, like how old the popcorn chicken was earlier, or how much she loathes her transit commute to the office. I agree, though. It's unnecessarily long and full of delays, as well as broken doors on the LRT. Meanwhile, I've had the pleasure of getting to know Jeremy starting a couple years later. He's always been the chill, go-with-the-flow type of guy, providing a useful reminder that things are sometimes not worth worrying too much over. For example, he doesn't seem to mind that the only thing he seems to know in Mandarin is how to ask for apples. Bright side, he probably won't go hungry if he were to travel to China and somehow got lost in the street. Outside of the many moments we've created together, they've actually been very, very consistent. We've shared many afternoons and evenings debating where to eat while playing board games or video games, figuring out who we have as mutual friends or acquaintances, talking about 3D printers, and discussing life in general. Though, I don't think we've ever rewatched the same guinea pig video that often. Now, let's go back down the romantic memory lane. So, when Vivienne first told me that she met Jeremy while working at KFC Taco Bell, I'll admit that I was wondering how Jeremy asked her out. I imagine Jeremy must have stood by the deep fryer and said, "You smell like 11 herbs and spices and taco seasoning, and I think I love you too. Could I take you out to Popeyes or Eastside Mario's sometime?" In any case, I think it's pretty clear that they were sick of fried chicken and that they bonded over crispy popcorn chicken, Crunchwrap Supremes, and a shared trauma of running out of hot sauce during lunch rushes. Seeing them both grow over the years, I can undoubtedly say that their fast food romance was anything but fast and sloppy. It was slow cooked, marinated, and well executed. Dare I say, it might even rival Michelin star rated romance stories. They moved in together about 5 years into their relationship, bought a house and car about 8 years in, got engaged after 9. You could say that they really took advantage of compound interest, both romantically and financially. Seriously though, you've got to admire the commitment to quality assurance and due diligence. Vivienne, being the accountant that she is, ran the numbers and they balanced. Meanwhile, as a product verification engineer, Jeremy ran simulations and completed user acceptance testing. This relationship is clearly no beta release. This is a full, stable version with further improvements to be made during the next audit and at any time if you choose to share your diagnostic data. They've really built something real, something lasting, something I think everyone here can say was well worth the wait, no matter how much some of you may have wanted to flip the channel over to Love Island, Love is Blind, or The Bachelor instead. Now, let's raise our glasses, not just for tonight, but to also celebrate the journey that has brought us all here today and proven that even if things start in fast food, it can lead to a family and friends bucket feast. Vivienne, Jeremy, may your life be full of laughter, strong network connections, reconciled financial statements, and the kind of love that only gets better every year, even if it takes 3,915 days to be officially recognized by bureaucrats. Cheers, everyone. Tonight, we're not just serving up meals, we're also serving up speeches. First up, please welcome the man who knows the groom better than most. He's seen Jeremy through most of the good times, the bad times, and maybe a few bachelor party secrets that we won't hear tonight. It's time for the best man to take the mic. Benjamin, please come on up. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you, David. Yes, hi everyone. Sorry to interrupt your dinner. Please do feel free to keep eating. You know, it was such a beautiful wedding ceremony, and I'll try to follow it up by a beautiful wedding speech here today. So, my name's Ben. If you don't know, I am the brother and best man of the groom. It's my honor to be that today. Jeremy has known me for 27 years, my whole life, since he was just under 2 years old. As his younger brother, I got to see every moment of him growing up. Well, not every moment, not quite, but I did get to see the most special moments. With our Italian relatives, as I'd be in the kitchen trying to help prepare dinner, Jeremy would always be reliable to be in the dining room, entertaining the guests with his endless energy for conversation. On the East Coast, in Bathurst, New Brunswick, I got to see Jeremy relaxed, enjoying the ocean air and the beach bonfire. And in our parents' house, he was always generous to include me when playing video games with his friends. We stuck together, even at times when our parents drifted apart. Vivienne has known me for 10 years, since a few months after her and Jeremy started dating. As her future brother-in-law, I got to see every moment of them being together. Well, not every moment, God forbid. But I did get to see the most special moments. With our Italian relatives, I got to see her experience the dinner and a show of joining us at the dinner table. Out east, I got to see her in a more relaxed city, collecting sea glass and singing country songs with her partner beside her. At our parents' house, I got to see how she at first rejected board games and then grew over time to be just as fanatical as Jeremy is about them. We stuck together, even when trapped in a COVID-19 isolation bubble and were not allowed to see other people during that time. I hope from my viewpoint, you can see the mirroring of those same special moments, how the same themes are reflected in each of them. It's been a joy getting to see someone new folded into our family and bring change and new tradition with them. I'll end now by sharing a quote from a story I read, which is, "Love to me, love is wanting to split who you are and combine it with them and be better for it. I can't wait to see what culture, traditions, and family values you both bring to your own family. I know it will really be something special." Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.
Right. Thank you so much, Ben. I agree with your observations. Jeremy really does provide endless energy and entertainment. It's no wonder Vivienne actually likes him as her sous chef. And I also recall that during COVID, we also tried to do some virtual board games, but those didn't really work out due to technical issues. So I'm really glad that the family managed to make it work. The next person to take the microphone is someone who has been by the bride's side through thick and thin. From creating imaginary worlds with their stuffed animals together to seeing each other grow up and get married. I'm talking about the maid of honor. Though she's more than that, she's a best friend, a sister, and today, a dress fixer and a storyteller. Please join me in welcoming the maid of honor to the stage. Lillian, please come on up. Let's give her a big round of applause.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lillian, and I have the immense privilege of being Vivienne's sister, and today, her very proud maid of honor. Looking out at all of your faces, I can tell you're all just as thrilled as I am to celebrate Vivienne and Jeremy. And honestly, if you spent more than 5 minutes with Vivienne, you would know that this day was bound to be an absolute explosion of joy and energy, much like Vivienne herself. Growing up with Vivienne was, shall we say, never dull. From the moment she could walk, she approached life with an intensity that could power a small city. She's always been the first to dive headfirst into anything, whether it was an impromptu dance party in the living room, a challenging computer game, or as many of you know, an incredible adventure. And then the college years happened. I remember thinking, how is she going to contain all of that vivaciousness in a lecture hall? But it was during those whirlwind college years that a new, equally incredible adventure began. It was there, amidst a fun summer job at the local KFC/Taco Bell, that Vivienne met Jeremy. From my vantage point of view as her sister, watching their relationship blossom was like watching a beautiful, perfectly choreographed dance routine. Vivienne, with all of her incredible zest for life, met her match in Jeremy. He matched her laughter, he loved board games like Vivienne herself, and most importantly, he saw past the vibrant exterior to the truly incredible women within. I remember the first time I met Jeremy and his family. It was at a nice lunch at a local sushi restaurant on a beautiful summer day. We were barely out of high school at the time, but from that fateful day onwards, I could see how happy Jeremy made my sister and knew that he was the perfect match for her in so many different ways. As the years went by, from those college years to navigating the adventures of early adulthood, I've had the privilege of witnessing their love story unfold, chapter by beautiful chapter. I've seen them support each other through triumphs and challenges, big and small. I've seen the way they look at each other, that special spark that says, "You're my person." Jeremy, you bring out a side of my sister that is truly wonderful. You've brought an incredible calm to her storm, a steady hand to her whirlwind, and a truly unwavering love to her boundless heart. And Vivienne, seeing you with Jeremy, I know you found not just a partner, but an equal, a best friend, and someone who cherishes every single wonderful, energetic, lively, vivacious part of you. So, to my incredible sister Vivienne and her amazing husband Jeremy, may your life together be filled with endless laughter, boundless energy, and an even deeper, more beautiful love than you could ever imagine. May every day be an adventure, and may your lively spirit continue to light up every room you enter, now with Jeremy by your side. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses with me as we toasted the happy couple, to Vivienne and Jeremy. Woo! Woo! Thank you.
Thanks so much, Lillian, for that wonderful speech. I couldn't keep up with all the adjectives, but I will say that I agree that Vivienne is an absolute ball of energy. I'd share like a tiny accomplishment, and I'd be like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, can we give a big round of applause for both the best man and maid of honor once again? All right, so if you have any funny or memorable or maybe even embarrassing stories about the bride and groom that you would like to share during dinner, Please don't be shy. Come up to the podium, take the mic, and share away. And with that, I will leave you back to enjoying your salads, if you haven't already consumed them all.
Don't be scared of having dreams. There's beauty in the simple things. Don't be scared of giving yourself away. So gather round, let's eat and drink. Toast to things our whole hearts mean. I'm not scared of giving myself away. I wanna hold you closer. I wanna build some kind of home. I wanna real love. I want real love. I want it all or nothing. I wanna live for something.
Right. While everyone's enjoying all their sweet treats, we are in for a different kind of treat right now, which is even more speeches. This time around, the speeches are from very special people, the folks who helped bring both the bride and groom into the world. First up are the ones who raised our beautiful bride, walked with her down the aisle and elsewhere, supported her, and shaped her into who she is today. It's a big day for them too, full of love, pride, and probably a few happy tears as both their daughters are now married. Please join me in welcoming Vivienne's parents, Angela and John, to say a few words. Let's show them some love with a big round of applause.
Good evening, dear friends and family. I would like to thank all of you for being here today to celebrate my beautiful daughter, Vivienne and Jeremy's wedding. I'm Angela. As the mother of the bride, it fills my heart with immense pride and happiness to see my daughter Vivienne on this special day, surrounded by so much love and support. Vivienne was born in spring, Easter time, with a little fluttering snowflakes on that day. When I started to search for the baby names before she was born, I had two names I preferred, April and Vivienne. I finally chose the name Vivienne because I really liked the meaning of the name, alive or lovely. Also, Vivienne can be called Vivi in Chinese, a beautiful popular Chinese name too. From the moment she was born, she has been a source of joy and inspiration in my life. Just like her name, she's full of life. I remember her as a little girl, full of curiosity and imaginations. She likes dancing, swimming, playing tennis, and some sports. She also really enjoys music, plays piano and the saxophone in the school band. The most memorable thing of her childhood is the annual performance, the Nutcracker Ballet production of Linda Jameson Dance Company before Christmas. She danced various characters, and our family watched at least 5 or 6 times of that beautiful show. That's like a part of our Christmas tradition for several years. Vivienne is very close to her sister Lillian. When Lillian was young, she always played with her and helped as a babysitter while I was busy with cooking or doing housework. They played fun dance performances with stuffed animals in my living room. They made funny stuffed animal storybooks on the trips. She brought so much happiness into our family with her infectious laughter. Vivienne met Jeremy while working summer job in Kanata KFC in 2014. They met as the co-worker. No dramatic beginning. just co-worker. Just co-worker, right? And no drama, because Vivienne is very drama, and usually she has the drama queen, you know. So this beginning is really no drama. I was even didn't know, and because that year I went to China, so I came back. I even didn't know they met, you know. But not long, they started dating and falling in love to each other. Since that summer to now, they have worked hand in hand for 11 years. They see each other in their eyes and support each other through the difficult times. Their love grows steadily and blooms in summer 2025. Jeremy's kindness and love for Vivienne have been evident, and we are so happy to welcome you into our family. Also, I'd like to express my thanks to Jeremy's parents for their love and support to Vivienne. Now Vivienne and Jeremy's new chapter of life starts on this special day. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses and toast to the newlyweds. Cheers! Cheers! May your life together be filled with a lifetime of love, laughter, and happiness. May you continue to grow together, support each other, and create beautiful memories. The following is the toast in Chinese. 祝 Vivienne 和 Jeremy 新婚快乐，百年和好，一生一世，相爱久久。I would like to take this moment to thank everyone who helped make this day so special. To our families and friends who traveled from near and far, your presence here means the world to us. Thank you. 谢谢你们，我远道而来的亲人们，你们带来了。My relatives some come from China. It's very, very far. So I really appreciate they came here to support our wedding, and just trying to say, 谢谢你们。Cheers. Cheers.
Hello. Oh. Make sure it works. Yeah, that was a beautiful speech. I can't top that. So, dear family and friends, thank you all very much. Like traveling far and near, coming here today to celebrate Vivienne and Jeremy's big day. My name is Jen. I'm Vivienne's dad. As some of you already know, Vivienne is always passionate and full of energy. whether it's studying, working, or hanging out with family and friends, playing board games, although Jeremy is even more passionate about that, of planning this wedding. Today, I'd like to share some fun memories from her childhood. As a baby, Vivienne didn't like to drink baby formula. So sometimes her grandparents, like my parents, 爷爷奶奶, had to sing and drum to distract her attention. So she would drink the formula unknowingly. She didn't like to go to bed early sometimes. So she still doesn't like go to bed early. So I have to put her in the car seat and take a ride on 417. And she fell asleep as soon as on the car seat. But then she'll wake up again as soon as the car stops on the driveway. Yeah, Vivienne and Lillian enjoyed watching lots of kid TVs, Teletubby, Bernstein Bears, Arthur, Timmy Turner, Pokemon, and... Oh, Timmy. Well, I just remember that character, Timmy Turner. And the Nerja, which is a Chinese kid TV show I brought back from China. Vivienne enjoyed puzzles. When she was about 3 years old, she was so happy and excited to finish a 15-piece puzzle before her Uncle Hong did. In a puzzle match between them. 2-year-old or 3-year-old, yeah. Yeah, but to be fair, like Vivienne had played that puzzle for several days. And it was Uncle Hong's first time. As a kid, Vivienne and Lillian enjoyed family vacations a lot. So Vivienne, Lillian, and me, we would go to eat at the new Quiznos restaurant in Kanata. So we call that kickstart the vacation. And the mom found that silly. Yeah, Vivienne would couldn't stop giggling at the back seat when car starts. So, and when car starts, when we drive to the Wonderland or Ontario Place in Toronto. And she likes all sorts of cola roaster rides. Yeah, roller coaster rides. She will always try to drag her sister, me, or mom to go with her. But sometimes we just couldn't because some rides are too scary or dizzy for us. So she would just go by herself. Yeah, I remember the first time Vivienne introduced me to Jeremy. I think more than 10 years ago. Yeah, it was a cute young boy. And he said he likes Vivienne very much. And I could tell Vivienne likes that boy a lot. So I thought, okay, they can continue. Yeah, Vivienne and Jeremy are good kids. So we are so happy to see you two get married today. We give you to our full blessing. We wish you to love each other, taking care of each other, and enjoy life together in the years to come. My mom, who is 90 years old in China, also asked me to send her best wishes for you too. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, following is wishing for in Chinese. 祝你们相亲相爱，健康快乐，百年好合，白头偕老。Thank you.
Thank you, Angela and Gian, for giving me permission now to roast them, although I probably won't roast the bride and groom tonight. I hope Jeremy took some notes, though, on the Mandarin, although, that being said, I know less Mandarin than Jeremy. In addition to that, Vivienne definitely met her match. Jeremy's also a night owl. Up next, I would like to invite the ones who have played a meaningful role in raising the groom into the kind, chill, handsome, and charming son who found his perfect match. Please join me in welcoming Jeremy's parents, Connie and Mario. Let's give them both a warm round of applause.
Hello, everybody. I'm Connie. I'm Jeremy's mom, and I just have a few quick words. I'm so honored to be celebrating Jeremy and Vivienne's wedding day with all of you. It's wonderful to see so many special people here today. I have met some people today for the first time. I've met others, or I've seen others that I have not seen for a long while, and it's been just wonderful to see you all. I look forward to celebrating throughout the evening with the rest of you tonight. I'm going to skip a few things because there's a few themes that have been repeated a little bit, and I'm just going to zip on past some of the stuff that's already been said. Jeremy was a special little boy who talked early and often. Some of you may remember him when he was little, and he was a little gentleman from a very young age even then. This is a recurring theme. I was telling that when Jeremy got older and he was in high school, I encouraged him to get a part-time job. And I wanted him to have some client service experience. So when he did get the job, he met Vivienne, as we all know, at the KFC. I remember telling him that having a girlfriend may change his life dramatically. And clearly he was up for that, because here we are 10 years later. And I've teased them both over the years that you guys being together comes back to me. And I'm teasing you again, and you're welcome for that, and I'm so glad how it's all worked out. As we've mentioned also, Jeremy's very fond of playing board games, and I can't recall an occasion in the last many years where I've said to Jeremy, hey, is there something you want for the upcoming birthday or Christmas? When he hasn't said, oh, there's this latest and greatest board game as an option. That's always his go-to. He and Vivienne often indulge their aging parents to join in their game playing, I think in order to challenge us and keep our brains moving. And Jeremy and Vivienne, I have learned a lot over the years. I now know what a grimoire is. But I will say that my brain's capacity sometimes is better for games like Swoop or Skippo than for Dune or Nemesis, which I've also played with you guys. Just want to say, Jeremy, you are a great son, and I know your family is very important to you. You are kind, generous, and patient. And when stressful situations arise, you are usually the most level-headed one of all of us. And to Vivienne, I don't have a daughter, but you are officially now my daughter-in-law. I'm so excited about that. It feels like you have already been part of our family, though, over the years. I looked forward to many more adventures, to games nights, meals, and bonding with you over the ups and downs of our similar work situations. So to you both, I want to say I have huge respect for how hard you've worked to make everything for today come together. You were organized, you were decisive, and I so admire that. You make a great team when you work together towards your goals, big or small. I wish you both a lifetime together filled with joy, laughter, adventure. I love you guys, and I will always be on your side. So cheers.
Hello, everyone. So this is for tonight, right? Yeah. Okay, about 11 years ago, at a KFC in Canada, Jeremy and Vivienne met. You've heard the story. Vivienne was assigned to train him, and some would say she hasn't stopped training him since. So, thank you. The first time I can remember meeting Vivienne was outside of the KFC. I came to pick up Jeremy, and Jeremy said, "Oh no, I'm not going to come home right now. I'm going to go study with this girl over at the library." And I was like, "Wow, Jeremy knows where the library is?" But so early on, they were always meeting up at libraries or at one or the other's school to study.
I study.
And I just wanted to say I've never seen Jeremy so studious in all my life. So thank you, Vivienne, for that. On your phone. It's been great meeting and having family get-togethers with all the Vivienne's family. Angela, Jan, Lillian, Chris, and John has been part of our family get-togethers. And Jan has taught us some interesting traditions like 1, 2, 3. It's been awesome to learn. 1 sleep, 2 walks, and 3 meals a day is what everybody needs. So it's a good thing to study and practice. Vivienne has always brought something interesting to our family get-togethers. She ran a casino for a little while, and she always has great passion for the latest happenings on 90 Day Fiancé. And of course, they heard all about the guinea pig videos and otter videos, and how bad the LRT is, and how bad and terrible going to work 3 days a week is. But, so I think, board games has been a big part of our lives, and I think it's really helped Jeremy to practice being a good husband by playing board games, because he shows tremendous leadership and hosting skills when he is the storyteller in a 25-person player game of Blood on the Clock Tower. He keeps everything in control of all the roles and information, and he makes it fun for everyone. His game playing also he shows a lot of patience in being able to repeat the rules over and over and over again. Thank you. And he is so smart in being able to... What color? It's yellow, no? Oh. He is so smart in being able to remember the rules to every game we have ever played. He can play it again in just a snap. Also, practicing to be a husband, he stays calm, cool, and gracious, and doesn't rub it in when he wins over and over again. And super important for a good husband, he never cheats. So I told you guys I was having trouble writing this, but here it is. And Vivienne said, "Well, what do you want to say to us?" It's just that simple, right? And so I thought back, and we have spent a lot of time together, the 3 of us. And I've seen you guys started at like 18 and 20. You were teenagers, and you've grown up from those teenage years into a young man and a young woman, and you bring us pride and honor in the way you've both grown up. But so I thought back, and I've seen you at some of your lowest lows. I remember a lot of those car trips to and from your apartment were pretty rough, but you guys showed the ability and the desire to get through those rough times. And that's a big part of what love is. And you've gone through it all. And I've also seen you guys at your funnest, happiest, giggliest moments. And your caring moments curled up together on the couch watching Guinea Pig, Otter, 90 Day Fiancé. But, planning major life events like buying a house together or, just enjoying each other, going out for a walk and laughing at the joy of a squirrel or a bunny. And it's beautiful, so thank you. So what I wanted to say to you both, to my new daughter and to my son, is that everything will be okay. It always will be. And a long life and love are ahead of you to enjoy and experience in all of its colors and intensities. Some people have described love as, Buddha says, love is wishing for the happiness of others and being happy for their joy. Taylor says, love is, you can hear it in the silence. You can feel it on the way home. You can see it with the lights out. And Ozzy says, sometimes I love her. Sometimes I don't love her. Sometimes I'm angry with her. Sometimes I'm crazy about her. Sometimes I'm very jealous of her. But through it all, at the end of the day, I love her more than anything in the world. And all these definitions of love, that's what I wish for you both. And so I want to just welcome my new daughter, and congratulations to my son for having studied so much with such a good partner. And I look forward to many, many more board games together. And who knows, maybe in the next few years, we will start playing Candyland together again, okay? So I'll wrap it up with buonasera a tutti, auguri agli sposi, facete una bella festa insieme e balla tanto 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 e grazie a tutti. Ciao.
Alrighty, so thank you, Connie and Mario, for your heartfelt speeches. I will say every time I hang out with these two, there's always some new board game. And I wish I was as studious as they were. I mean, I'll give Jeremy the benefit of the doubt. I think he was very studious and probably was studying board game rules. Now, on to the third course of speeches. We're about to hear from the two people we're here to celebrate, the newlyweds themselves. They've shared vows, laughs, maybe some blushing, and now they'd like to share a few words with all of you, their family, friends, and loved ones who made this day oh so special. So please give your full attention a huge round of applause as we welcome the bride and groom to the podium.
Hello? Okay. Wow. Thank you so very much for being here tonight. I can honestly say without exaggeration that this is something I'll remember for the rest of my life. I'm so grateful to be surrounded by so many amazing people who willingly chose to take time out of their lives to come and celebrate with us. So cheers to you. Cheers. I want to take this chance to thank some special individuals. So first off, my amazing bridal party. Thank you so very much for coming in this early. Some of you came in at 8 a.m. to help set up and decorate, planning the best bachelorette party like a girl could ever dream of, and also very wholesome. We did pottery, so yeah. Yeah. And also being just so supportive and encouraging and mentally stabilizing throughout this entire wedding planning process. So really, thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Next, I would like to thank the amazing staff at Orchard View for putting on this elaborate banquet with top-notch service and food. Thank you very much. I would like to thank our wedding vendors, including our amazing photographers who say we look amazing in like every shot, even though I don't know if we really do. Greely Photography, thank you so much. We have our amazing DJ who's been playing our songs all night. And thank you so much for taking all our calls with us and like calming my anxiety. So DJ Stevo, please give it up. Now these next wedding these wedding vendors are no longer here because they went home. But I would still like to thank Jim Emerson from Ottawa Wedding Officiant, Kirsty from Top Knot Hair, Feng Feng from S Plus Beauty and Skincare, as well as Linda from Girl with the Most Cake. So thank you very much, even though I know you're not here, but I still really appreciate it. So the next people I want to thank are my parents. So thank you for raising me, being there for me, and always supporting me in all aspects of my life. I know I don't say this often enough, but I really do love you. And I'm proud of you for being able to raise a family in a foreign country with pretty much no help. Like, I don't think I could have done that. So thank you for caring about me and always be. Thank you. And then Jeremy's parents, Connie and Mario, for welcoming me with open arms into their families. I treasure all the time I spend with both of you so much. This includes playing board games, like watching silly YouTube videos, or just talking about life in general. But just having the time to spend with you and also your extended family, as someone who's never really had an extended family close to me, it's such a blessing and an honor to have gotten to know you and your families. So thank you very much for coming here today to celebrate our wedding. From 中国和美国来的亲戚和朋友，虽然我们没有很多机会会互相认识，我还是觉得非常感动。你们从这么老远来参加我的婚礼，你们都不是太认识我，可是你还来了，我真的感觉非常幸福和感动。我希望以后可以更加了解你们，我和 Jeremy 以后一定会来中国。谢谢你们来看我和参加我的婚礼，我非常特别的感动。And 我就很爱你们。And of course, thank you, Jeremy, my new husband. I can't believe we're actually here. You know, it's been 11 years. Yeah. I'm excited to be your wife, and I can't wait for all the adventures that we'll have together. Maybe next year we'll go to Italy. Maybe. Thank you for staying with me through all of my emotional breakdowns, my anxiety, my insecurities. I love you more than I can ever express in words, and I can't wait to start this new life with you. I love you.
Well, I had a whole bunch of things I was preparing to say, and I was like, I'll just wing it. And then I got 0 hours of sleep last night, so I apologize in advance if this is less than coherent, but I really do want to thank some really special people. In addition to everybody that Vivienne thanked, of course, I want to thank everybody who made the effort to come here from out of town, whether it's near or far, if you came from East Coast, West Coast, from the United States, from China, wherever you came from, even if somebody else I didn't mention, we really, truly are honored by your presence here and the fact that you came all this way. And even people who just came from in town, we're truly honored to have you all here with us to celebrate. So thank you all so much. I also really want to thank David, our excellent MC, for being amazing tonight. He did a great job. We really appreciate him going and doing some extra modifications to his speeches based on what he heard. So he did a really thorough job. Great job, David. I want to give a huge thank you to all my groomsmen for all their help and support today and during the bachelor party and everything. You guys have been above and beyond what I ever would have expected, and I am so thankful to have such good friends. So thank you guys. And of course, I want to thank my parents and Vivienne's parents for always being there for us, always supporting us, always being just a phone call away and being able to help us anytime and being there in our lives and everything, you know, everything. It's impossible to say it all in one speech, but just for everything. Thank you guys. And finally, I really want to thank my wife, Vivienne, for being here with me today, because otherwise I'd just be up here by myself and it'd look pretty stupid. So I can only imagine Vivienne must be thinking one thing right now: about damn time. So, that's on me. You know, I was giving a lot of thought to what I was going to say about this, and I think one thing that came to my mind was, you know, we already own a house together, we already live together. What's really going to change after getting married? Not much. But then I did think of one thing. Happy wife, happy life. They don't say happy fiance, happy life. And there's a reason for that. It doesn't rhyme. But anyways. So I thought of some things that I think I can change about my regular way of speaking about Vivienne to make sure that she's a little bit more happy. Because I want to have a happy life. For example, before, I might have said that my fiance was completely indecisive about where to eat and couldn't make up her mind if her life depended on it. But now I will say that my wife is simply bursting with so many amazing culinary ideas that narrowing it down to just one is nothing short of a tragedy. Instead of saying, my fiance is constantly either too hot or too cold in bed and has me toggling through duvets like it's a character customization screen multiple times a night, now I get to say that my wife's comfort is very important and I should do whatever it takes to ensure she's at the right temperature, even though I'm sweating like crazy no matter what. So. Before, I might have said that my fiance constantly forgets where she put her phone or glasses or whatever every 5 minutes and sends me on a crime scene investigation to discover their locations. Now I get to say that my wife is simply planning little surprise scavenger hunts for me because she knows how much I love games. Before, I might have said that my fiance drags me on epic shopping quests where we visit 12 stores and she tries on 83 outfits without buying a single thing. Now, I get to say that my wife is a fashion visionary on a retail pilgrimage, and I, her humble bag mule, walk beside her in spiritual service to the style gods. Before, I might have said that my fiance is a picky eater who doesn't like cheese, garlic, sour cream, milk, or anything with even a hint of spice. Now I get to say that my wife's taste buds operate on an advanced level of sophistication far beyond the need for flavor, which is something that the rest of us can just never understand. And I'm not done. When my friends call me up to go out drinking late at night, instead of saying, yeah, sure, buddy, be right there, now I get to say, sorry, bro, but the wife wants me to stay home so I can tuck her in at night, and that's not a sign of her being overly needy. It just means she likes having me around her 24/7. And finally, before, I would say that my fiance is the most beautiful, funny, kind, smart,
and overall wonderful person I've ever met. And now I get to say the exact same thing about my wife. So these are just a few of the things I'm going to do to try and make sure my wife stays happy. Grazie mille a tutti. Fecian gansie. Thank you very much.
The rules are very simple. So players, when the music plays, you walk. When it stops, you sit. The only catch, there will be fewer chairs than there are people, so you're left standing, you're out. So if you're ready to test your timing and maybe a few action movie dice for a seat, I'm very looking forward to all that. And let's get the music queued up soon for the first round. I've already lost count, but that's okay. DJ Steve-O, whenever you're ready, feel free to start up the cue.
Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jolly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy.
Thank you for playing. All right, second round with 3 fewer chairs. DJ Steve-O, take it away.
Gummy, 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 gummy bear. Gummy, 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 gummy bear. Bang, 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 do-de, body, bang, 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 do-de, body, bang, bang, do-de, body, body, bang. Bang, 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 do-de, body, bang, bang.
Right, round 3. DJ Steve-O, whenever you're ready. Okay, so the next round up, there's only 3 chairs left. DJ Steve-O, whenever you're ready.
I'm every woman he wants and needs. I'm his dream, I'm his drug. I'm every woman he wants, so what? I'm his boss, I'm that bitch. I'm every woman he knows exists. I'm his main, I'm his side. I'm every woman that's in his mind.
All right, competition's gonna get a little more fierce now with just 2 chairs left. DJ Steve-O, whenever you're ready.
I'm his, he's mine. I'm his.
Okay, so the last man standing is out, and now we have 2 women left vying for the last seed. DJ Siva, whenever you're ready.
He's mine. I can see you flirting. Why you overworking? On him like a Sunday. Go and get your own man. Thinking that we're over. We're only getting closer.
Congratulations. I would like to invite you to pick a prize. Yep. Right, second winner is Lawrence and Jasmine. Right, the third winner for bingo is Sam. Right, the fourth winner is Pina Giovannitti. And last but not least for tonight's bingo, Dawn Sears.
In the sunrise, look at the stars, but I only see your eyes. The brightest red in the sunset. Those summer nights with you lying there on your bed. Everywhere I go, wherever I stay, I'm always reminded of you every day. No matter the distance, it won't ever change that you're mine. Everything, everywhere, always. Love till it hurts, till my heart aches. The light in my world on my dark days. For always, you'll be mine. Everything, everywhere, always. My cup of coffee in the morning, the break of dawn, right after the storm lifts. And even if I know you're miles away, close my eyes and pray that I'll dream of you. Everywhere I go, wherever I stay, I'm always reminded of you every day. No matter the distance, it won't ever change this, you're mine. Everything, everywhere, always. Love till it hurts, till my heart aches. The light in my world on my dark days. For always, you'll be mine. Everything, everywhere, always. Love till it hurts, till my heart aches. The light in my world on my dark days. For always, you'll be mine. Everything, everywhere, always.
Wait, Frank, you're not single. Fine. I'll let that slide. Okay, so let's give it up for our beautiful bride as she gets ready to launch this floral missile into the future of love. Single folks, are you ready? Right. Let the bouquet toss begin in 3, 2, 1, go.